are you all? I hope that you all are fine. My name is Virda Nirali from Saraswati Group of Education, and today in this session we are going to learn a new grammar topic, that is adjective phrase. Right? So now we all know that a phrase means a group of words, right? So do you know about adjectives? Yes, you know about adjectives, right? So that adjectives is a word that adds to the meaning of a noun. Adds something to the meaning of noun. Right? What are the adjectives? Adjectives are the words which add something to the meaning of noun. कि noun जो है उसके बारे में हम कुछ add करते हैं, right? So that are known as adjectives. Now sometimes a group of words does the work of an adjective. कि कई बार जो group of words पूरा होता है, right? वो भी adjective की तरह ही perform करता है. Now, what are the adjective phrase? अब adjective phrase क्या है? So, an adjective phrase is a phrase an adjective phrase is a phrase, a group of words, a group of words without the subject verb combination, without the subject verb combination that modifies a noun or a pronoun, that modifies a noun or a pronoun, right? So over here an adjective phrase वो एक ऐसा phrase है, you know what are the phrases, कि phrases यानी कि a group of words. Phrases means what? A group of words. So adjective phrase is such a kind of phrase in which it is a group of words without the subject verb combination, कि एक ऐसा group का word का एक ऐसा group जिसमें subject या verb उसका कोई combination होता नहीं है, लेकिन that even though that modifies as a noun or a pronoun, लेकिन फिर भी वो noun या pronoun को modify करता है, वो change करता है. So that is known as adjective phrase. So adjective phrase means a group of words that modifies a noun. कि a group of words जो noun को modify करता है, they are known as adjective phrase, and we know that adjectives add something to the meaning of a noun. So in the same way it goes like this, right? So now if I say, if we take an example of, I am a kind-hearted man. I am a kind-hearted man. Right? So in this sentence, kind-hearted is an adjective. In this sentence, kind-hearted is an adjective. Right? Now, if I say I am a kind-hearted man by nature, I am a man kind-hearted by nature. I am a man kind-hearted by nature. So kind hearted by nature, यहाँ पे मैन को, यहाँ पे जो मैन नाउन है उसको हमने मॉडिफाई किया, राइट? ओके, वो कैसे है? सो इट बिकम्स अवर एडजेक्टिव फ्रेज, right? It becomes our adjective phrase. How? See, in the first sentence, the adjective kind-hearted जो है tells us about the nature of a man, कि man का nature कैसा है वो हमें बताया गया कि man जो है वो kind-hearted है by name, right? और now in the second sentence, the group of words जो हमारा है group of words, एक दो तीन, एक पूरा का पूरा group बन गया है words, kind-hearted by nature tells us the same thing, वो भी सेम चीज बताता है कि वो नेचर से वो उसका नेचर कैसा है, काइंड हार्टेड। और यहाँ पे भी काइंड हार्टेड, वो भी उसके नेचर की बात की गई है, राइट? सो द ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड्स talk about the quality of the noun man. Here the group of words have talked about the quality of the noun, that is man, right? As an adjective, जैसे कि adjective बात करते हैं quality, right? So it does the work of an adjective, कि adjective phrase जो है वो adjective का ही work करता है and is called an adjective phrase, और हम उसे adjective phrase कहते हैं, right? Now let's see some of the more examples. Well, before that, if you want to note this definition in your book, then just pause the video and note this down in your book. Okay, so I hope that you have noted this down in your book. So now let's see some more examples related to this. Now in the first one, okay, the example is the movie was surprisingly good. The movie was surprisingly good. So what is the, first of all, मूवी के बारे में बात की जा रही है, राइट? तो मूवी कैसी है? सरप्राइजिंग, तो सरप्राइजिंग मींस अच्छी थी, और सरप्राइजिंगली गुड, यहाँ पे ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड्स हमें चाहिए, ओनली एक वर्ड नहीं चाहिए, वी वांट अ ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड्स, सो वी हैव टेकन सरप्राइजिंगली गुड एज एन एडजेक्टिव फ्रेज, राइट? नाउ इन द नेक्स्ट, सी, शी इज अ हाईली पैशनेट गर्ल. She is a highly passionate गर्ल, कि ये जो गर्ल है वो बहुत ही पैशनेट है कोई भी चीज के लिए. सो यहाँ पे गर्ल को क्या डिस्क्राइब किया है? गर्ल को कैसे डिस्क्राइब? अ हाईली पैशनेट, राइट? हाउ इज द गर्ल? अ हाईली पैशनेट. By just asking the question, whatever you got it as the answer is your adjective phrase. A highly passionate. A highly passionate will be your adjective phrase. Now, in the next one, a trip with my friends is my dream. A trip with my friends is my dream. A trip with my friends is my dream. कि मेरा क्या ड्रीम है? कि a trip with my friends. A trip with whom? With my friends. So with my friends is your adjective phrase. In adjective phrase, you don't have to underline a single word, because a phrase means it itself, it is a group of words, right? So you need to identify a group of words in that. Okay, so Like an adjective phrase can also appear in the following places. जैसे कि कहाँ पे वो appear होंगे? Your overly excited friend is dancing. Who is dancing? You're overly excited. Right? So, a guy smarter than me will solve this puzzle. A guy. What will this guy do? Smarter than me. Right? Who will solve the puzzle? A guy. Now, how is that guy? Smarter than me. What is the adjective over here? Smarter. And smarter than me will become your adjective phrase. Right? Sometimes it happens कि कई बार हमने ये जो देखा राइट वो एडजेक्टिव से शुरू होता है लेकिन कई बार sometimes it happens in this sentence only you can see there is no adjective यहाँ पे ये जो सेंटेंस है उसमें एक भी एडजेक्टिव नहीं है राइट does not have adjective in it but it starts with the following वो किससे स्टार्ट होंगे it starts with the preposition. How does it start? It starts with preposition. Right? So you can see over here, it is started with preposition with in this sentence. Right? So, for example, I don't like movies with no stories. What kind of movies I don't like? The movies with no stories. So, with no stories is our adjective phrase because it starts with the preposition, right? So it is not necessary that all the time it starts with an adjective. When there is no adjective in the sentence, यानी कि जब ये sentence में एक भी adjective नहीं है, right? तो जब sentence में preposition से जो शुरू होता है, that will become your adjective phrase, right? And sometimes it also starts with participle. कई बार वो participle से भी शुरू होता है जैसे कि यहाँ पे preposition से शुरू हुआ वैसे ही वो participle से शुरू होता है. Now what is participle? ये participle क्या है? So participle is a word that is formed from a verb which works as an adjective. Now, let me tell you that what is participle. What is participle? A participle is a word that is formed from a verb which works as an adjective. A participle क्या एक ऐसा वर्ड है that is वो verb से फॉर्म होता है और वो कैसे परफॉर्म करता है एडजेक्टिव की तरह. Now for example if I say broke यानी तोड़ देना तो वो वर्ब हो गया. अब हम broken कर देंगे तो वो एडजेक्टिव की तरह यूज होगा राइट. where तो वो वर्ब हो जाएगा. Now if we are I and wearing if we say तो वो हमारा participle हो जाएगा राइट. So such kind of words are known as participle. The guy sleeping on the floor. The guy sleeping on the floor is my friend. Now what is the verb over here? That is sleeping, right? So sleeping is working over here as a participle. So sleeping on the floor is my adjective phrase, right? So sometimes when you don't have an adjective in the sentence, then in that sentence the adjective phrase may start with participle like this way, or else it may start with preposition as I told you, right? So these are the two possibilities which may happen sometimes. Now if I say she was quite bored with it, quite bored, then what is our answer? She was quite bored with it. Quite bored is our answer, right? What is our answer? Our answer is quite bored, right? Now if I say the beautifully carved wooden hangings are selling fast. The beautifully carved, what is the adjective? Beautifully. So beautifully carved is our adjective phrase, right? Now they are taking far too long. They are taking far too long. Now in the sentence, is there any adjective? No. They are taking far too long. Let me write the sentence over here. They are taking far too long. Then there is no adjective over here, but what is taking? What they are taking? Far too long. So far is showing the position, right? So far too long will become our adjective phrase, right? Now, I find the pastries in the shop very tempting. How are the pastries? Tempting. So, what is the adjective phrase? Very tempting. Now, he is a man of great knowledge. How is the man? Great knowledge. So, what is our adjective phrase? Great knowledge. Right? Now, if I say that you are supposed, what you are supposed to do? You are supposed to replace the adjectives in the sentence with an adjective phrase. कि आपको सेंटेंस में एडजेक्टिव्स दिए गए हैं, उसको आपको रिप्लेस करके एडजेक्टिव फ्रेज से वो लिखने हैं. कैसे? Sam had a sleepless night. Sam had a sleepless night. यहाँ पे adjective क्या है हमारा? Sleepless. What is the adjective over here? Sleepless. Sleepless is an adjective. Now we are supposed to replace this sleepless with an adjective phrase. So Sam had a night. Sleepless या night means कि सोया नहीं है वो, राइट? रात को नींद नहीं आई, तो हम ऐसे लिख सकते हैं Sam had a night without sleep. Sam had a night without sleep, यानी कि उसका जो मीनिंग है वो तो सेम ही रहा हमारा. So what is our adjective phrase? Without sleep. What is our adjective phrase? Without sleep. Right? I know this will become difficult for you, but as you practice more, जैसे ही आप इसकी प्रैक्टिस करते रहोगे, then it will be easier. प्रैक्टिस के बिना कोई भी चीज़ आपको एकदम से नहीं आ जाएगी, right? For that you need to practice this thing. Now it was a brave act. It was a brave act. And then what is the adjective over here? Brave is the adjective, right? So brave. Now we can say it was a very bold act. It was a very strong, it was a very brave act. Very brave. So very brave will become your adjective phrase, right? Now if I say they lived in a wooden house, they live in a wooden house, कि वो wooden house में रह रहे हैं. So what is wooden is your adjective, right? Now if we want to translate this, they lived in a house made of wood or a build of wood. They lived in a house built of wood, right? So in this way you are supposed to replace the words with an adjective phrase कि आपको थोड़ा घुमा के लिखना है भाई, सेंटेंस सेम मीनिंग के साथ थोड़ा घुमा के लिखना है. The Indian flag has stripes of 3 colors in it. Indian flag with 3 colors के stripes है, तो Indian is our adjective. Now what we will write? The flag of India has stripes of 3 colors in it. The Indian flag के बजाय हमने क्या लिखा? The flag of India. थोड़ा हमने सेंटेंस को इधर उधर कर दिया. So by just थोड़ा इधर उधर करके अगर हमें adjective phrase में convert हो जाएगा, right? Now at the park we saw a large butterfly. At the park we saw a large butterfly. Large is our adjective. Now if we want to replace this large with an adjective phrase, and how we will do? At the park we saw quite big butterfly. Quite big butterfly. Right? Instead of large we have written a big butterfly. Quite a big butterfly. Right? So ऐसे ही यहाँ पे आप कोई भी अपना जो है सेंटेंस में थोड़ा बहुत चेंज करके, थोड़ा सेंटेंस का फॉर्मेशन चेंज करके आप एडजेक्टिव फ्रेज बना सकते हो. But for this you need a lot of practice. Without practice it is not possible that you can do it easily. Okay? For that you need a practice. So now I hope that you have understood everything about adjective phrase, right? So this is all about today's session, and I'm going to send you the worksheet based on this session, right? So while solving out the worksheet, if you don't understand anything, अगर आपको कोई भी चीज़ ना समझ में आए, then first of all just go through the video कि पहले ये वीडियो को फिर से देखो, and after watching all the videos, still if you don't understand anything, then you can ask me, okay? So I hope that you all enjoyed this session well. So now, until we meet again in the next session, till then, bye everyone, thank you and take good care of yourself.